If you're an introverted virtual assistant, you're booked, but your bank account is still saying, nah, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Marit and I support general VAs move into tech VA work so they can earn more with fewer clients. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what a tech VA is, the simplest way to move into tech VA work, even if you're not feeling tech savvy. And I didn't when I pivoted my business back in 2018, and how this can lead to a 4-figure a month per client setup. And if you want the exact path I teach in the 4-figure tech VA course on how to do this all, how to have consistent income, how to schedule, like how is the possibility to schedule your own day, work with fewer clients, earn more, get the tech VA roadmap. The link is in the description. So get that after you watch this video. Here's the truth. You do not need to be tech savvy when you pivot. You need to be process savvy, because a tech VA doesn't mean you need to code or are an IT department. If you can follow instructions, calmly troubleshoot, you can do tech VA work. When I started my VA journey in 2017, I started as a general VA because I thought if I am broad, if I do everything, I offer everything, I attract more clients. Well, that's not true at all. But most of the times it's admin work, right? If you're a general VA, you're doing admin work. And when I specialized in tech, I didn't feel tech savvy at all. My first 2 clients asked me to set up their online course. And I was thinking, okay, I really like doing that. I didn't know what I was doing. I had to figure it out because I never done it. They still hired me because of the person I am. And my second client is still with me, since 2018, right? And I created a video why that is. The 3 skills you need to build this long-lasting relationship with clients. And go watch it after you watch this video. But I didn't know 90% of what I know now. I had no idea what WordPress was, or how to set up something there, or what email marketing was. When before I started my VA business, I had no idea that the newsletter you get from a brand comes via some system. Didn't even occur to me to think about it. It just appeared in my inbox, right? So yeah, I thought this is super interesting and I want to know more about it. And it also became easier. When I specialized in tech, it became easier to sign clients. And now I work with 5 clients, only 5. So I only work in the mornings. That's the amazing thing, because as a tech and operations specialist, you have the ability to charge more, right? So you can work with fewer clients, and that's amazing, because I started my VA business because I wanted more freedom. I didn't want to work 24/7. That's not why I started my business. So, and with tech and operations, that dream became a reality, right? So let's make this less intimidating. So a tech VA is most of the times setting up email marketing systems, setting up online courses, setting up webinars. A tech VA is not being the complete and total IT department, cleaning up somebody's laptop. You're a virtual assistant, you probably don't even go to your aren't going to see your client's life, right? That's the one of the pluses of being a virtual assistant. You're not going to be like the tech all like knows everything about tech person. You're not going to have to code like any of that. Being a tech VA is like so much fun because you can use your creativity. I didn't know I was creative, but you can use your creativity into setting up systems that are efficient and like make it easy for your clients to run and market their business. And all because of you. Like if you're doing general VA work, like it's most of the times it's like admin, right? Those are nice to have things. They're not a necessity. Like tech VA work is setting up systems that help run and grow your client's business. It's a necessity. Plus, it's something that's higher, like paid, because it's a necessity. If you're already working with 1 or 2 clients and you're still not like earning enough money, it's probably one of these things. Like your tasks, your services are priced like labor, not outcome, right? You're doing a lot of small work, and the most detrimental, and I did it too, and I hear so many virtual assistants doing this, charging by the hour, because that's something you get told, right? Or told, like you see, well, start charging by the hour, and it's something that so like easily slips into it. But it's going to cap your earning potential, right? There are only so many hours in a week. So yeah. So if you're feeling like, yes, I'm booking clients, but it's like peanuts what I get into my bank account, it's one of those 3 things. And as a tech VA, you are setting up like online courses, you're making sure your clients lounge, yeah, they can lounge because you make sure that their launch is working, that people can buy the product, get automatic access to the product, get automatically added to whatever. You make sure that that process works so they don't have to think about it. And that is where the money, if you're thinking, okay, but how do I do this? I have no experience. How do I make this pivot? How do I specialize? Oh, that's amazing. I didn't have experience either in anything I offered, but we are going to get like the steps you are going to need to make that specialization. So step 1 is finding out which services you want to offer, and you base that on the person, the business owner you want to support, because different types of business owners need different types of tools and platforms, right? You also need to make sure you're not specializing in one tool. There are plenty of specialists in one tool like Dubsado or anything, but that also means that those are project clients. And what I teach in the 4-figure Tech VA course is we are going for retainer clients. So clients who want to work with you month after month, year after year, because that means you do not have to constantly look for new clients, right? And I know there are like amazing business owners who make this specialization in one specific tool a huge success. But I found that I'm not like really a person who wants to constantly look for new clients. In the 4-figure Tech VA course, this is the very first thing you are going to do based on the business owner you want to support in combination with the most in-demand tools and platforms I'm showing in module 1 of that course, you are going to have your services ready. And you do not need to be an expert before you can move on to the next step. You can learn on the way. I did it. I learned on the job. And most business owners just do not want to invest time and energy in doing all the tech that their business needs. Maybe in the beginning, but it takes a lot of time and it costs them like a lot of money to do it themselves, right? More money than hiring you. Step 2 is create and price your retainer packages. So no more charging by the hour. We are going to create packages. And if you want to know that, like how to do that, I've created a video for it. I will put a link in the description, but you can also find it in one of these corners. And step 3 is to offer it to your current network first. This can be like current clients, past clients, you can ask for referrals, all these things. Like that is the easiest way to transition into the tech VA, into a tech VA business. Utilize your network. And because you already signed clients, you already know how to sign clients. It's no different than when you started your business, right? It's still the same mechanism. You only have the added benefit of already knowing these clients. So they already know how amazing you are. So use that. Like feeling not tech savvy is going to hold you back, right? That belief is not going to serve you because it keeps you small, basically. It keeps you from moving to a higher paying service. And you are tech savvy. You are going to be amazed at how tech savvy you are. I was when I started. I told you before, I didn't know 90% of what I know now. And I absolutely love it because it's just systems, it's connecting tools, it's automations, it's processes, and it's also seeing your client shine, right? I think it's absolutely amazing. Like one of my clients said, I would never have created an online course and sold it to these amazing people that she's working with if it wasn't for you, because she had that and she still has amazing ideas, and creating online courses, it just flows out of her. But the actual tech, it was too much for her. She's just not that person. And there I was. And I'm still helping her doing this amazing work. And I love doing it. I love to see her shine. And only by creating and setting up the systems so she can share her genius. And it's amazing. I love it. Let me paint a picture for you. And this is my story, right? When I started out as a general VA, doing a lot of admin work, I had a hard time signing clients. And the first client I signed was a project client, and the second client I signed was a retainer client. So that was the first step into something that was like, that's what I want. But it wasn't until I made the decision to pivot that it became easier, that it also became easier to charge more. Because offering tech and operations, it's just a possibility to charge more. I saw this thread of somebody who mentioned what the dollar amount is, and tech and operations is the highest you can ask for in Upwork. I have never used Upwork, by the way, but admin, it's $20. Tech and operations starts at 50. So it's it's the easiest way to earn more. And like for me, that means that I have the freedom I always wanted. I work with 5 clients, and yeah, I only work in the mornings. I created a life for myself that I absolutely love, right? You don't need to be like fully booked to have this like amazing life, to earn enough, have consistent income. You only have to work with 5 or 6 or 7. Just like you decide with how many people you want to work and how you schedule your day. So, and if you're thinking, yes, I want this, go to the link in the description, get my Tech VA roadmap, and get the part I teach in the 4-figure Tech VA course to consistent income, to work with a few clients, and schedule your own day. So if you're thinking, yes, I want to know more about this, I want more videos like this, subscribe, hit the bell, so every time I upload a new video, you get notified.